The fate of Kim Potter, a white police officer accused in the racially charged killing of a black man, will soon be in the hands of a jury.
Members of the jury.
In highly anticipated testimony in a Minneapolis courtroom, Potter took the stand in her own defense, breaking down, saying she meant to pull out her taser. But the former police officer, who was a 26-year veteran, says she accidentally drew her gun instead and fired, killing 20-year-old Daunte Wright as he drove away from police.
It just went chaotic. And then I remember yelling, "Taser, taser, taser," and nothing happened. And then he told me I shot him.
Potter was supervising another officer when he pulled Wright over for offenses she says probably did not merit a traffic stop. Wright had expired registration tags and an air freshener dangling from the rearview mirror, both technical violations that are often overlooked.
An air freshener to me is it's just an equipment violation. And during the COVID times, the high COVID times, the Department of Motor Vehicles was so offline that people weren't getting tabs, and we were advised not to try to enforce a lot of those things because the tabs were just not in circulation.
Then the stop went wrong. Wright pulling away with an officer still dangling from his car. Potter says the officer had a look of fear on his face and she wanted to save his life. Potter is charged with first and second degree manslaughter. Legal experts say that the prosecution probably has to prove that she acted with some degree of consciousness. If the jury decides that she acted unconsciously and didn't know that she was using lethal force, that's probably not enough for a conviction.
Daunte Wright!
The shooting came when public interest in police killings of black men was at its peak, in the midst of the racially charged trial of the white police officer who killed George Floyd in neighboring Minneapolis, drawing protesters to the scene of the Brooklyn Center shooting.
Hands up! Don't shoot!
Over and over, in a tearful cross-examination, Potter, who had never fired a weapon in an arrest, apologized.
You were focused on what you had done, because you had just killed somebody.
I'm sorry it happened.
You knew that deadly force was unreasonable and unwarranted in those circumstances.
I didn't want to hurt anybody.
And that's why you said, I'm going to go to prison.
I don't.
Whether that happens and whether Daunte Wright's life ended in an unfortunate accident or a criminal act, a jury will decide. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.